Hello, this is Diane Blake again. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at a book that I just created. Even though the contents of the book are from 2015, I finally got around to binding this book. And it's just one of those things that, you know how it is, some projects just sort of get put on the back burner. At the time I was still working and other things in my life just sort of took over. And I finally found these pages again. They were sitting in a little plastic baggie, and that just was not a good home for them. What you're looking at is something called a Deconstructed Art Journal. And I want to take my hat off to Rosemary Morris at the Rusty Peacock on YouTube. I will leave her details in the description below. But she had some art swaps. She did several art swaps, and they all had a specific format called a Deconstructed Art Journal, or DAJ for short, which is why I have DAJ on the spine. There we go. I knew there was a name for that. So I did a few art swaps with a few people as Rosemary was doing all of these art swaps, managing them and administrating them. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Rosemary. She's still quite prolific in all of the stuff that she does on YouTube. Has lots of different things. If you want to find out more about what this project was about, maybe you want to start your own art swap. I'm pretty sure she got a little burned out at some point because she did lots and lots of these. But what you'll see in this book are pages that they're just single signatures that people swapped with one another over time, and there was a different theme for each one of them. And so I'll try, some of the pages in here are my own because I always made extras, so I would be able to see what I did on a project, and then there's pages from other people. I'm sorry, if somebody signed their signature, I will give you the name from that. If they didn't, and I'm sorry, I wouldn't remember, and that's why we have to sign our signatures. Anyway, so this cover is made out of just some chipboard, and then I painted it to give it kind of a, I don't know, artsy smartsy kind of look. Put some lace. This is more bed sheet. I'm big on using, or pillowcase. I'm big on using that. And then the back is the same. I love this lace. I used this also on my other book from the bookmaker class. Okay, shall we open it? Here we go. Okay, so in the pocket, again, I like to document my books. And since, let me just pull this out. When you document it, the nice thing about it is that you have a record of where everything came from. So as this says, 2015, because that's when those pages were made. I was in groups 83, 97, and 103. And these are signatures created to bind in a swap book bound this November 2020. So I'm going to put that back in here. And this right here is Tyvek. Oh, it still says top. I should have erased that. Huh. Never know what you find. Anyway, so this is one of my pages. I recognize it. And rest in who you are, create from the spirit within. Let me see if I can get the light off of it a little bit so you can see that quail. And then that was when I was in group 97. There was no theme to that one. Okay, this next one, see who did this one. She did not sign it, so Tina from 2015. Anyway, I really like the squirrel with the little long tufts on its ears, kind of a animal theme. And then she went really bright and happy on the inside. Each one of these signatures I tried to match with embroidery thread the same color that was in the signature. Here's another one. Something with kissable lips. And this is from Susan, I don't know, H2A, I don't know, MAA, I don't know. But anyway, she used some nice stencil work. It's really pretty. This one did really pretty things with Paris, with the birds. I like that, with the blue. And I think that's Dora Matskana. I don't know. Sorry, Dora. Okay. This she went just with circles. She really liked the circles, and that's pretty cool. I like the shininess of some of, she used kind of a foil paper and some splatters. I really like this page, but then it's a like some of the stuff I would create with the colors and the gold and the texture. It's very texturized, and it's got a nice little charm on it with a bird. No, not a bird, a leaf. And I really like this. I actually had this napkin myself, but she dressed it up with some good stuff and some shiny, gluey stuff and a nice, just accents things. Okay, this one was a little harder. You can see there's beads at the bottom. So this one, whenever I put it on the bookshelf, I always have to tuck the beads in. But I kind of like the look of it with the beads. So let me just go here real quick. You can see. And who did that one? Brooke. She did that on August 15th. And then we have somebody who really liked animation. It's pretty. I like it a lot. And that was Michelle Stevens from June 2015. And then we have something that's a little more classic. Pretty birds. And then she actually had a card in the back that I could use to journal on if I wanted to. It's blank, but that was kind of cool. And that was Ina Salisbury who did that one. And then this one's one of mine. I guess there was a Paris theme or something. Now, before I turn the page, those of you who've been watching me very long, you will know that this is not my normal style. So I will open this, and you will see that I went all blingy. And I actually say that here out of character, but still me trying new things and making a statement. So this was something I made that I just had to get out of my head and just let something happen. We all got to do that sometimes as artists. And so that was a napkin. And then I'm not sure how she did all that. I think she did some art making and looks pretty neat. And she used some Tim Holtz paper and stamps and words. And it's nice and bright. And that was not signed. Bummer. So whoever you are, thank you. This one's one of mine. I used napkin on this one. I really like using napkin. And then I used some glitter glue on this. And Summer Splendor. And then Hot Days, Clear Starry Nights, Beautiful Blooming Flowers, and the Sweet Laughter of Children makes for a splendid summer. So this was one side of a part of a napkin, and this is another part of a napkin. And I really like the fact that a lot of this texture that's in here was in the napkin. I didn't have to add it myself. But I did add all the glitter glue. And then we get to the pop-ups. Yes. So this next batch are all pop-ups. And hopefully I can do this justice, but let me turn this so you can see. So we've got a kitty, and there's a little door that opens for Kitty to go in. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And then when you open it, there's little houses that pop up. It's pretty cute with clouds. And that was Sally Peters. Home is where the heart is. Okay. And this one I like that paper. Had a cute balloon. It even has streamers and stuff on it. Really cute. And that was, it's not signed. Another person who didn't sign, so I can't give you credit. I'm so sorry. If it's yours, just let me know and I'll put your name on it. Okay, so now we've got this cool paper. It looks like salt on watercolor. And this is from Rosemary herself. So it's pretty cool. Look out, Rosemary's gonna wink at you. There we go. See if I can get it to wink. And I managed to get the stitching back behind here so it didn't overtake, but it did end up going through the eye a little bit. But I love all of her doodles and everything because I just love doodles. Thank you, Rosemary. Okay. Okay, this one's one of mine. Like I say, I always try to make more. And this one's got like a little birdhouse that comes up with flowers and a butterfly. So it rises up. And because I couldn't just do one that would pop up, I did another one. And this one's just got a heart that comes up and down. And it also has a little Deconstructed Art Journal that has some little stamped images on it. And some tea. I really love this cardstock paper. That's really quite pretty. Okay, documented my book, Diane Blake 2020 DAJ Art Swap Signatures 2015. And we're back at the end of this. This, by the way, is just a piece of chipboard, and these are little flower buttons. So I didn't have any metal to put on that, but I really like that. All right, everyone, I just want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope that it will inspire you to do the same. Make some more. Get a hold of Rosemary. Go watch some of her videos. She's got lots and lots of stuff. That lady stays up late at night, so you got to watch out because she's going to be doing stuff for hours and hours late at night. I don't know how she does it, but maybe that's why she was winking when her little eyes were opening and closing, trying to stay awake. Anyway, thank you again for hanging out with me. Bye-bye.